Association Bogdan Chernovets, Ukrainian writer Serhiy Zhadan, Yulia Polipchuk, project coordinator, Svetoslav Pomerantsev, and Semen Pomerantsev. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to our press briefing. Actually, everything could be read from this banner, and Serhiy is next to me. You can see him. There is a new book. We're happy because we are ready to go on tour around 33 cities and towns of Ukraine. During this warfare period, our international literary corporation has changed its way of functioning. We have shaped a venue, a platform for communication between writers, students, professors, interested people. That's why our tour and discussions during April and May will be held all around Ukraine. Thank you, dear friends. I think that for each writer, a publication of a new book is a big event. Despite the fact that I have almost 20 books published already, but this book is very special for me because it is published in a special times. Those poems were written under very special circumstances, and I'm very much happy to see it in hard copy, not just in soft copy. When Svetoslav and me was thinking about presentations and about meetings with readers, we realized that we would like to make them as broad as possible. And in the midst of the warfare, there are two ways to tackle the situation. One way is to go to surrender to panic, and the second way is try to support people who are around you. And this book is designed as a support to those people who survive difficult times and who need our assistance. We will visit all the territories of Ukraine in the north, in the east, in the south, in the west, and among those settlements, we have 6 settlements in Lugansk region, and we will reach the most remote corners of our country. The book itself comprises around 60 poems and translations from Czeslaw Milosz. I had been making translations in the past, but having found his verses from 1993, I realized that those verses are the most matching the circumstances in which we find ourselves today. Actually, Milosz invents nothing in his poetry, because all the wars are terrible, and what is the most terrifying, that people are killed in the war, and when people die, this is terrible in all the times. So for me, it was impossible to show this poetry of Milosz, which he wrote many years ago, but actually became very topical today, and it's a pity. And now I would ask Yulia, who coordinated the project, and Yulia will make the presentation. Good afternoon. We plan to visit 33 towns. This will be all oblast centers and 6 small towns in Lugansk Oblast. In each town, we plan meetings with media, presentation for mass media, and the night presentation of the book. We have scheduled 25 meetings with the students, 20 press conferences, and 22 night meeting discussions. And one of the main developments of the deliverables of this tour will be description made by Serhiy Zhadan about his impressions. So we will visit Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Kryvyi Rih, Kirovograd, Cherkasy, Chernihiv, Sumy, Uzhhorod, Ivano-Frankivsk, Lviv, Острог, Рівне, Луцьk, Тернопіль. Then 3 days we will spend in Kyiv on the book arsenal. Вінниця, Хмельницький, Чернівці, Кам'янець-Подільський. Then, during May holidays, we will visit Lugansk region, Mariupol, Kherson, Mykolaiv, and Odessa. So this will be the sequence in which we will visit all these towns. I've come with my son Semen, who would like to add a couple of words to our presentation. I would like to recite a poem by Serhiy Zhadan. I was born in the best town. It was a merry life, although hard. And
Я залишаюсь прогрібати будинки, щоб вам було куди повертатися. Удача моя сидить на плечі, китайські гетрі, партизанські мечі, китайський одяг, в'єтнамська мівіна. Я залишаюся, моя країна. А ті, що хочуть наглядати за мною, справляють, як вміють, солодкі враження, ховають від мене свою параною і говорять мені про загальне покращення, все розуміють і вміють пробачити, здають паспорти, збирають пожертви. Я б теж хотів звалити, але хочу побачити, як вони будуть один одного жерти.
Thank you, Semen. And before answering to your questions, I would like to make a last statement that there's a project with the presentations in 33 cities and towns, was assisted very much by Відродження, by Polish Institute, Відродження Foundation, Renaissance Foundation, by Polish Institute in Ukraine, Polish Books Association in Ukraine, Газета по-українськи, Україна Weekly, and Literary Center Paula Savana in Chernivtsi. Serhiy will answer your questions. Whether you have any questions, dear friends, just a moment. Serhiy is coming. I am Natalka Sabrin from ERA Radio. I have a suggestion. Would you please read an extract from your book. Do we have time? Yes, we have time. Where are you from? We're chaplains from the town which do not exist. We came here. Please communicate that there is nobody to kill anymore. We have our bags here and with the dust inside. We women in our town were happy, but and churches were big. Unfortunately, we burned out those churches, and this will be cemetery plates will tell our story. The chaplains taught you make communion. Please answer us why our town was burnt out, and please promise us that those who are guilty will be punished. All those who are guilty, they will be punished, and those who are innocent probably will be punished. And why we got into this dark flow? We had to read the books of prophets because we tried not to see the symbols of faith everywhere. I won't tell you about the end. What is the difference between between you and me? Everybody is ready to accept death if it is not about him. I know nothing about inevitability of repentance. We are very unhappy.
Чи ще є запитання, колеги?
Any further questions? Then I have a question. Where we can buy this book? In the bookstores of Ukraine? I think that in nearest future it will arrive to the bookstores. It will be possible to buy it on the presentations where it will be cheaper, and probably next week you will see it already in the bookstores. Meridian Publishing House works perfectly, and very soon you will see it in the bookstores. What is the circulation? As far as I know, the circulation is not fixed. 5,000. The circulation is 5,000. What is good about Meridian Publishing House? It is not a cumbersome mechanism, and when we sell first 5,000, then we will print out another 5,000 copies. What 6 towns in Lugansk Oblast you plan to visit? I wish to go to Starobilsk, which is my native town. I think we have reached agreement with the library there. We definitely know that one of the 6 places will be Starobilsk, and maybe some other 6 places. We are negotiating this as of the moment, and usually try to go somewhere where somebody is waiting for you, and probably we will visit Shastya, probably visit Novoydar, probably we'll have meetings with our servicemen located there. Thank you very much. Thank you for moderation. Thank you for this meeting. Today we have a concert with Sabaki and Kazakh system, and everybody is invited to Atlas Club today, and please come to my presentation. Thank you very much.
Президент знає свою справу.